I know what my husband like. I know what my husband don't like. You know, understand? I know style he like, I know style he don't like. He know what I like, he know what I don't like. Communicate. Hey, let me tell you something. Mommy, talk to daddy. Tell him, because you see that one machine gun, now you go chop for the rest of your life. So kuku enjoy it. Oh, shebe. Enjoy it. That's why I say today, you see this sexing matter, we go talk am. I feel not talk am again, but today, we go talk am. For God's sake. How husband and wife go day? Una know they knack una self. Una not like una self. Were you not attracted to yourself when you got married? If you're not attracted to yourself, why una marry? Una come marry finish, you tell me in 3 months my husband never touched me. My husband no go fit. Because if you not find me, the kingdom of God is violence. If you not take it, I take it by force. If you not give me, I take it by force. That is for men. So men, I beg you, knock your wife, sleep with your wife, have sex with your wife, please. Then for women, mommy, because they don't marry you finish, you go to wear night gown where be say 20 years ago, if they give your pikin self, you no go collect them. Mommy, you go to wear night gown like say person just die. Mommy, you come out for house since morning. You do work, you go market, you do some kind of things them. You come back, ordinary shower, you know fish shower. You can't they smell like fish where you they sell for market. Ordinary to shower your shower, you know fish shower, mommy. You shower finish to wash the under, problem. To wash the under, problem. We know say you tire, you walk, you do all the work finish. You can't tie scarf for head like say now waiting. If now waiting daddy like na different case. But mommy, please look attractive for your husband. All those girls where they outside, waiting then they do. You say feed one make I tell you true now. Waiting then they do for outside. Where they make daddy, they go outside. You say feed one. Come on, mommy, you day your asana. So okay, your breast is standing. Your bum very alright. You day inside house. Mommy, wear bomb short. Confuse daddy. But no. You go there wear your grandmama night gown, sit down for house. Wear something where be say when daddy pass, you go just tap and say, oh baby, you know, you go just hit him for back. You say you go there, oh, stop it, Joe. The rest na history. But you don't walk, tire. All your sweat, don't sweat to fool your body. You won't lie down near daddy. You can't complain, daddy no touch me. How you want to touch you? Even me, if I lie down near you, I no go touch you. Hello. That is the thing. Even me, if I lie down near you, I no go touch you. So we are talking about this thing, mommy, daddy. I mean, how can somebody send me an email and tell me my husband has not touched me in 6 months? You self as the woman, I don't tell man knock your wife, or if you don't knock your woman, na frustration, I ain't go kick you off na for house. But you as a woman, to make your hair na problem. If they look inside your nail, everything black. Now that same hand, you want to take hold daddy machine gun. You no go touch you now. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Have some hygiene, women. Have some hygiene. And then when you bath finish, see, sure, you know cost, now like 350. You know cost. Try put on for your handpit. Try spray small something. So that something will say, you go to attract daddy. As they spray him, daddy will be saying, come on, baby. You know, you they spray and they tell her, come to me. But you walk, oh, even to shower, you know shower, you can't they smell like Eru. You know Eru. You can't lie down near daddy. You can't carry leg, throw on top daddy. The way you go to fling your leg, So please, a lot of women, you go wear hairnet from morning, no, wear and reach night. No problem. You they protect your hair. Oh yeah, the hairnet where you they wear, wash them now. Mbanu. You can't want make daddy kiss you. Hairnet go come they smell like soap when no green dry on top clothes. You have to take music. I'm coming. Make I even take music way. Make I take music way be knocking song. So that maybe it will ginger you people to have sex. Have says, see, this your uncle, daddy, this your machine gun. Now waiting your wife go hold for the rest of her life. You see that her breast, whether she don't burn, whether it don't fall, whether it still they stand, now that breast you go suck it for the rest of your life. So better enjoy it, suck it well, hold it well. Magnum, my baby, I they come. my throat they pain me. Women, they always like when men make the first move, and as men, things fool their mind. I agree. So sometimes, auntie, sometimes daddy no really they mood. Daddy mind fool. Things fool daddy head. You understand? Things they fool daddy head. So I beg you in the name of God, as a woman, sometimes make the first move. Hey, see, make I tell you something. You know, make I tell you something as a woman where most of them don't know. Plus, both newlyweds, both old marriage and new marriage. Make I tell you something. When you marry man, when you marry your husband, or when you marry your wife, see, I go talk am as it be. Thank God say na midnight. When you marry man, you be in personal ashawo. That is just it. You are his personal prostitute. And prostitutes no send you. Then go come meet you, say, Oga, Amosh. So if you are in the mood and things full daddy mind, go to your husband and tell him that daddy, what's up? How far? After all, a bit too often I know they talk. If to talk, they had you. Wear something. Make I tell you something. Sometimes, when I know fit tell my husband, say, baby, I want your machine gun. I want to chop it like a sugar cane. When I cannot tell him, you know what I do? I find a very cute. I get this love notepads when I put for house. You know all those stickers where you feel stick for wall. All those papers where you feel they use and write reminder. I get the one where they shape and like love. I get them for house. I go just write them. I go write them there. I'll be like, baby, my body is hot for you. Or I'm in the mood, baby. I learned something new. Let me try it with you. You know, I will just write something so sexual. And I go just put them for your hand. Maybe if in the living room, they watch football. I go just put them for your hand. By the time when you go read them. You understand? By the time when you go, thank you, notepad, thank you so much. By the time when you go read them, he go know say my body don't dey rude. Even if in no day mood, you go come meet me, say, baby, I know really there, I go tell her, no worry yourself. You just lie down there. Let me do this thing. That at the same time, women, talk to yourself. You need to learn. Learn how to knock your husband. Not be only man go stand on top you, they do like horse. He pick him. Then they tire, waist pain, they follow. Then they tire, waist pain, they waiting, they follow. If they climb you, they do he pick him. You see, say they pick no work. My brother, with my sister, with love, turn them over, sit down on top, roll this thing. Roll, oh my God. See, when he marry you plus your waist, join. He marry you plus your waist, join. So when he pay your buy price, not be say he pay only your breast. He pay plus your waist. This machine gun, now your own. Sit down on top this thing. Because sometimes the men are not in the mood. When he's not in the mood, let him enjoy what he married. Let him lie down there. Let's sit on him. Oh my God. See, mommy, you know say your backyard full where. Make you, if you know fit face am, back am, making they see the thing they do guru on top, making head they stand. But no. Hey, you no gree touch me, I leave am. You touch am. You touch am. I dey tell you this thing, oh. I dey tell you this thing. See, you where God don't do picking for you. You don't know what God do it for you. You where God don't give you picking. Maybe say they just knock you one knocking. You don't get belly. You don't know what God do for you. Some of us where they find them. Yeah. No style when I never do. Inside ceiling, on top floor, ceiling fan, hanging, thumb, singing, Thomas. My brother, knock this thing because you don't know the one we go enter. That is the thing. So please, I am begging you. I'm talking to married couples now. I go open phone line. If you don't marry, call me. Let me know. Tell me waiting be that thing where they do your wife where they sweet am, or waiting be that thing where they do your husband where they sweet am. I want to know, because I'm sure a lot of you don't know what impresses and excites your spouse. A lot of you don't know. A lot of you don't know. When they say marry not to explore. Explore yourself. That is why as a woman, it's not good for you to sleep, knock this one, knock that one, knock this one, knock. You go begin compare everybody where you don't knock with your husband. Marriage is for you to explore and discover each other. If you try this one today, it don't work. You try another one. As I talked before, your wife is your personal prostitute. Your husband is your personal stripper. Making the dance for you. Mama Emeka, oh lo 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 lo, he come out shirt. Mama Emeka, you like it, he come out trouser. Mama Emeka, you like it, he off boxers. He say, oh, Daddy Emeka, you are making me my head to turn. You grab this thing. Now your own. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I will tell you something. Plenty men they will be say they like something in secret, but they're not ready to tell you. Because even you self, you're not ready to like and with them. I'm not talking about the unnatural way of having sex. I'm talking about the normal, natural way. I'm talking about vaginal penetration. Any other penetration to me is ungodly. As far as I am concerned, because now we are dirty, they follow come out. This is my personal opinion. So, I'm talking about vaginal penetration. Now, how you go marry man? Listen, oh, listen. Listen to me. You marry man. And you can tell me, I don't know how to talk about sex with my husband. What? What? Please, excuse me. If you don't talk about sex with your husband, please, I beg you in the name of God. Who are you going to talk about it with? Me, Kwano. I can only advise you. I cannot manashuku you. I can only talk to you and make you feel better. I cannot you. Your sister, your brother. Who do you want to talk to? Learn to communicate. Learn to communicate. Learn to have a conversation. Learn to enjoy each other's company. Your husband is not a monster. Your wife is not a monster. Talk to your husband. I am talking about normal marriage. Oh. I know they talk the one way then they beat you up and down. Me, I'm against beating a woman, irrespective of whatever it is. If a relationship is not healthy and you know if you talk to person, we go help two of you now. Please. It's not by force. But for normal couple, where be say everything, the couple they fight, then they fight, scatter. People they see marriages, people they fight every. Sometimes if me and my husband fight like this, oh, you go shock. But guess what? I even they like and when we fight. You know why? Because the season after the fight, oh, snake in the monkey shadow style. That is what he will give me after the style, after the fight. So please, apart from I love you, the next thing that keeps couple together is the sexual connection that you have. It's the sexual connection that you have. I don't know. I feel like I'm going on my knees and begging you guys. Please. Enjoy each other. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy each other. You only have each other. Waiting that girl for outside they do you, uncle, where your wife no fit do for you. If not the way where she they handle this thing, they put her for mouth. Tell mommy, I need you to put this thing in my mouth. And if you tell mommy, put this thing in your mouth. Mommy, please, if that's what daddy wants, put it in your mouth. Even if you finish putting it in your mouth, you still use that mouth to pray. God will answer your prayer more. You know why? Because God says he enjoys the union of marriage. Because I've heard a woman say, I cannot put my husband's penis in my mouth because I also use the mouth to pray. Will you keep quiet? Will you keep quiet? Before you put it in your mouth, pray. God will answer your prayer. Because you're not doing it to somebody else. It is your husband. It is the union that God has blessed. So if that is what your husband wants, then do it. If you are a neat person and now waiting your husband want, tell him, sweetie, oh yeah, no problem, go bathroom now, just wash this thing, come back for me, make I handle him. You know as you go talk to your husband. If you are worried that maybe he's not clean or he's not telling baby, mo go bath, or my love, don't worry. Let me tell you what I do. Sometimes I take a wet towel, I take a very clean towel. I will tell you what I do. Make I give una tips. If your husband is reluctant to go and rinse off, I take a warm towel, a wet towel, put it in the microwave. It go warm. And I will come back with it and I clean that area. I clean it very well. The warmness of the towel self, even him go enjoy am. I clean it properly and I get to work. If it's this mouth that he wants, oh yeah, I never do 3 times like this. He don't say, baby, come on, fire down. What are you talking about? He's your husband. Enjoy. Oh my God. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. For heaven's sake. Daddy, I've heard some men say, I cannot go down there. He's dirty to me. He's somehow to me. You cannot go down on your wife. He's dirty to you, but you want your wife to carry her head and be doing punishment. If him. Up and down. My brother, learn it. There are some women that it takes them time to have orgasm. There are some women, it takes them time to have orgasm. And the only way they can have orgasm is by, I don't know, some kind of stimulations on their clitoris. So if it is your wife, you need to be worried about the satisfaction of your wife. You need to satisfy your wife as much as you need to satisfy your husband. Pidgin, not do this thing again. Na English now, more could they speak, because if I speak Pidgin, I know they hear. So please, I beg you. Okay. All right. From 2 o'clock, I will teach you at least throughout today till 3 o'clock where we will enter, or 4 o'clock where we will enter relationship problems. I go teach you 3 or 4 things what you feel do to make daddy understand. Say all the thing waiting for your body don't stand. See, some people they complain, my husband's penis is small. Keep short. Keep short. Una know they hear Uzo show. There are styles that a man with a small penis will do. You go think say na hammer jam you. Because he go service you well. Auntie, if he too small, learn the act of climbing on top of your husband so you can control the pace. Yes, I get full right to talk this one because myself get husband. Make I tell you, see, you have to keep your marriage. And sex is one of the things that helps you keep your marriage, both as a man and as a woman. You don't ever see couple where they say, then they knock themselves well. You don't ever see the marriage break. Make I ask you this thing. Now couples so they say, oh, we've not had sex for 6 months. We've not had sex for 1 year. Now ain't something they happen to. The one where they say, then they knock steady. If they had. My brother, if they had. You will meet yourself halfway. If the man libido they high, if you have good communication, you can talk to him and tell him that, Oga, maybe like 3 times a week or something, but you have to take it easy with me. Talk to him. Now your husband, tell him. If now the wife like knocking, tell your wife, baby, you go take am easy with me today. I feel just cuddle you. See, to get sexual satisfaction, no be only say you chook something. No. There are different ways. I know some women, I have a few friends, married. I know some women where they say, small suck breast, where you suck their breast like this. You don't do them. So you have to know what your wife wants. You have to know what your husband wants. Not be till you carry something, chook inside something before you don't knock. The days that you are tired, the days that you're extremely tired and your husband needs to get it off, go down there. Release his tension. Put it in your mouth. Enter bathroom. Throw away him when you are done. What's wrong with you? That is it. So please, I beg you in the name of God, let's have some genuine conversation now. Don't. No, they make him look like say sex with your husband or sex with your wife na sin. It's something you are supposed to enjoy, not be punishment. You are supposed to enjoy it. See, me, Mr. Ekpo, we dey fight. Oh, the day when I want, I go leave the fight. I go smile. When I get what I want, I continue the verse. Yeah? Because I cannot be angry with you and frustration will still kill me and joy before the thing begin come off my face like pimples. That is the thing. Listen, let me educate you guys. In case you don't know, make I tell you. There are two types of sex in a marriage, right? There are two types of sex in a marriage. There's pleasurable sex and there's dutiful sex. There's pleasurable sex and there's dutiful sex. Pleasurable sex is when both of una dey mood. You set the mood. You light candles. You have such a nice time. Or you don't dey body of daddy. Excuse me. You don't dey body of daddy. You don't dey body of mommy. Two of you are in a fantastic mood. This is what they call pleasurable sex. Dutiful sex is what you do when you are not in the mood, but you have to do it because of the sacrifices you have to make for your partner. Dutiful sex na ain't hard pass, but it's the most sacrifice. It's the most sacrifice. That is the thing. When you are not in the mood, but you can make a sacrifice to still do it because your spouse is in the mood, that is the major sacrifice. Now when two of you are in the mood, and as couples, you have to keep making sacrifices for each other. You have to keep making sacrifices for each other. It's not only by when you are in the mood or when you are not in the mood. There are two types of sex in marriage. There's pleasurable sex and there's dutiful sex. Dutiful sex is what you owe each other. For heaven's sake, it is, like I said, sex with your partner is not punishment. It's meant to be enjoyed. You see, a couple of people we don't marry, don't call, and has agreed, because the truth is, no matter what you see, somebody say, all these conversations, they happen for Nigeria. Come tell someone in diaspora, and you see two different reactions. I agree. But see, make I tell you something. There's something where I always try to tell people. Whether you live in this country, or you live outside the country, whether you live in this country or you live outside the country, the fact still remains that what is the fact is the fact. See, whether you live here or outside, the truth will not change for anything. And the truth remains that sex is extremely important in a marriage. It's extremely important in a marriage. It doesn't matter whether you are in this country or you are outside the country. Well, as a matter of fact, in that the same diaspora, if you say sex really doesn't mean anything, sex doesn't mean anything. But why do people react so badly when you cheat? Why do they lose their minds when you cheat? Why do they go haywire when you cheat? You know why? Because nobody wants share in thing. So whether you be diasporality or you be nationality or you be anywhere where you dey, nobody wants to share their property. So as long as you don't want to share your husband or you don't want to share your wife, you have to do the right thing, and the right thing is to have good sex with your spouse. Simple as ABC. There is no go come. There's no back and forth. You can argue it all you want. You can deny it all you want, but the truth will not change for anybody. You see this thing where they call knacking. This thing where they call knacking. The problem when they go cause. The problem when they cause. Ha. Oh no. See, make I tell you something. Prince, where they talk, Prince for inside this thing. Make I tell you something. Look, listen. These days, sex is the easiest thing you can get. I won't lie to you. Sex is the easiest thing you can get. People don't have respect for it anymore. But as long as you are married, as long as you are joined together, you expect to be loyal to each other. You are expected to be loyal to each other. So whether it makes sense to other people or not, it is supposed to make sense to two of you, because that is your major time for intertwining. This is the major time that both of you have a genuine connection. Do you know what it means to exchange body fluid? Do you know what it means to exchange body fluid? Are you serious? Okay. See, make I tell you something. If you dare, you do anyhow for your husband. Oh, you don't want knock him, you don't want touch him, you don't want this, you don't want that. Another woman they wait. Another woman they wait. That's the way you say, it's irritating, I can't do it. It's irritating, I can't do it. Another woman they to do them joyfully to your husband. And these days, another man they where they service another person wife for outside. Make I not deceive now. Make I tell you true. Waiting they bad. But the rate at which women are cheating, and I can bet you and tell you 80% of the reason why women they cheat on their husband are because their husband know they knock them well. I they tell you this thing. I be woman and I know. Make I tell you true. I'm telling you. Somebody asked me a question. He say, so what do you call a woman that gives it anyhow and whenever, and yet he still goes outside? That's now why I say from the beginning, maybe because you know join from beginning. I told you from beginning, say a man will go cheat, go still cheat. But you as the woman, you have to do the most you can in your home. That's the truth. You have to do the most you can in your home. There are some men where be say, if you like, make you bring heaven, can't give them. Their bad character, no go greet them. And I'm an advocate. If you know your husband cheats a lot, if you know your husband they sleep with anything, please insist on using protection with him. That will give him sense. Because you know if you can carry disease from outside, can't give me. You know if you can carry disease from outside, can't give me. But that is just by the way. See, make I tell you something. The way when women they take sleep with people outside these days, because of say their husband know they sleep with them well. You go the kind of women where they do them, you go shock. So not be only men, not be only woman they fear to lose her husband. Even husbands now, you're not supposed to fear to lose your wife. Because if you know, see young boys, they're ready. Even other married men, they're ready to take your wife with knacking. And you know say women, once man don't sleep with you well, he be like say we know they get sense again. Once man don't sleep with you, he sleep with you well. Don't use the penis confuse your soul. He be like say you know they get sense again. So I'm telling you this thing. Now because we're in Nigeria, if you go outside the country, a woman will tell you, I left him because he doesn't give you, we don't have good sex. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not saying, is it a good thing? Absolutely not. It's really bad to cheat on your spouse, whether you're a man or a woman. And there's no justification for it. But I'm making you understand, say, as man they cheat, now so woman self they cheat too. So this knacking thing, it consigns two of them. It consigns the man, it consigns the woman. Make I give you an example. She gets one friend for one place. She always come meet you every time you don't tire. Every time as the man you don't tire. Every time Mama Obina no do. Mama Kelechi no do. Mama Mayowa no do. Every time you don't tire. You get one man where she dey, where she dey complain they give. You get man where she dey complain. That one go dey console am. Oh, don't worry, everything will be okay. You're a beautiful woman. You are this, you are that. Okay, oh, my husband did this to me. Okay, come out. Let me take you out for a drink. You know, let's just talk about it. Innocently, she go. Where she they talk about is trying to make things easy. Uncle go just now small kissing. You go kiss her small like this. She go cry. I don't know why my husband cannot kiss me like you. I don't know why my husband is doing this to me. Before you know anything, they happen. Prick, don't enter. You know they pass like that. Make I tell you true. You know they pass finish. You know they pass like that. Prick enter finish, and then it becomes sweet time. If the prick enter and he sweet the woman, that's the end. And women, once they don't commot mind for something, they don't leave you go. They don't leave you go. So make we they talk through where through they. As men can be easily carried away, it's the same way women can be easily carried away. You as a man, as you dey face temptation every day, this woman they want to sleep with you. This one won't sleep with you. That one won't sleep with you. The same way women dey every day. This one, see, make I tell you people something. As I dey like this, why I don't marry, wey be say the whole world know say I don't marry. I dey showcase my marriage like say na community wedding. I still get people where they toast me up to today, where they tell me say, if my husband do anyhow, then they to receive me. Can you beat it? And I still dey tell them say it's like you are mad. And they tell me say leave that thing. And no, your husband no feel love you as I take love you. I won't worry. Were kunta. Eh. Were kunta. Let me speak it with phone. Make I speak the Yoruba with phone. Were kunta. That means mad people full aside. Mad people in form of human beings. There are plenty. There are plenty. The same way there are women when don't feel control themselves. The same way there are women that can control themselves. But when a woman can control herself so much, you as a man appreciate her. It does not mean you should make her. You as a man appreciate her. It does not mean you should leave your wife anyhow. My God, have regular sex with your wife. Oh my God, it's not. I go always talk about sex with your family, with your wife or husband is not punishment. Knock this knock. Do ceiling fan hanging style, window style, snake in the monkey shadow style. Tell her, baby, my friends was talking about a new one. Give me this thing. You as a woman losing your waist. All I want is your waist. Losing your waist. I've told you before, you are your husband's personal prostitute. Your husband is your personal stripper. He's your personal gigolo. He's your prick. Take it. It's your vagina. Take it. What is your problem?